resident evil.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost.
What's going on, Nani? Oh yeah, spoiling you on this fine weekend with a stream. How you doing tonight?
Was a derelict.
Hope all is well with you.
Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
What's up, Ranger? And welcome. I think we've seen this cutscene 1,000 times. I think I'm going to skip it for once. Finishing your Secret Santa gift? Saw you on, so I came to check it out. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for stopping by. I'm doing pretty good. I feel really guilty because I ate like a pig today.
Is everyone all
I had pizza for lunch and then Popeyes for dinner, so...
Where's Barry?
Yeah, come tomorrow, I'm probably gonna have to hit the gym a little harder than I usually do.
What was that?
I'll go and check.
Well, at least the intro I'm gonna skip.
Stay and secure this area.
Cold as S-H-I-T.
Take care.
Yeah, it's pretty chilly out where I'm at as well. Especially when the sun went down. It feels like the temperature dropped by like 20 degrees. Yeah, probably gonna suffer for it tomorrow. I have no doubts. But it was good going down. I think your Discord notifications are breaking. You've been missing messages a lot recently. Actually, I have too. So I don't think you're alone there. Might be a bug within the app.
Where did they go?
Same also had issues, but you're okay. Yeah, it's probably a bug within the system, more than likely. You've missed a good amount of calls, huh? Look at you, Mr. Popular. Don't mind me, Mr. Zombo, just passing through. Hey, no judgment zone. Alright, let's see how decent my dodge skills can be. Alright, not too bad. Not too shabby. Do want to push this over so I can get more shotgun shells. Where is that fool anyway? Oh, it's right there. See if I can bait him out here. I did not pay that zombie off. Are you denying my skills? What's up, Miguel? How you doing this fine Saturday? It's always hit or miss with me in regards to dodging these zombies. But then again, the grab animations are RNG, in my defense. Yeah, me and Ranger were just talking about that. It's pretty cold outside. It's been cold this whole weekend. Alright, just don't want to trigger Fat Boy over there. I beg to differ. Sometimes I think my memory is RNG. Because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It could be random. And the older I get, the more RNG it becomes. Yeah, tell me about it. Oh, damn. Nice. CRS syndrome. Can't remember. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. And just like Phoenix said, it just gets worse with age. Unfortunately. That's just the way it goes. We gotta get the chemicals. Wait, we gotta go down here. Ugh, losing my bearings. I haven't played this game in a while. I'm a little rusty. So what's everyone getting into this Saturday? Anything good? Is there a way to skip the on-fight? No, unfortunately there's not. I wish there was. Don't I know? Combine it with the fact that I've had 3 or 4 bad concussions. Yeah, that'll definitely do it. For sure. There's a magazine under here. Need a small key for that, which is in here. Making a sling bag for your seat. That's right, yeah, you had talked about making that kind of stuff. How's that side business doing? Is it doing pretty good? Making like extra money for the holidays? People buying gifts and stuff? Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not necessarily the tank controls, it's the alternate controls. While they can be beneficial and a lot more sufficient than the tank controls, you run into problems when you try to make your sharp turns or trying to get to a door, you know? That's right, we need the armor key for that. Yeah, I like using it. Not really, I mean, I've used the tank controls before, but the joystick can be a little bit more sufficient for me. It's a small key. Damn, I forgot to go back and get the friggin' chemicals too. Stupid me. I mean, for the old school games, the tank controls were good, but for the more contemporary games, even the remaster, it just wasn't very feasible. It's kind of a pain. Close vote tonight. 3 for saving Jill, 2 forget about her. Well, yeah, it's still early. The stream has just begun, so we might get more definitive answers here in the near future. This is a really bad camera angle because I can't see where this fool's at. Oh, nice. Well, to be honest, Phoenix, it's kind of up to you. We can wait till next time if you'd rather do that. Yes, there has been a tie before in voting. I was trying to remember how I broke the tiebreaker. I think I just had Phoenix decide for me since he was the moderator. Something along those lines. Right. It just happened to fall under Phoenix. Very, very true. You were the lucky one. Alright, we gotta run down and grab those chemicals. It's like a dumbbell, I forgot. It was Brad in the... Oh, yeah, that goes without saying. The hell with him. Freaking chicken hawk. Oh, when I get to the guardhouse? Oh, damn it. Thought I'd be able to outrun him. Bad puppies. Yeah, that's another good name for him. No doubt. And I'm on caution. I hate those dogs. Flippin' hate those dogs. Yeah, it's been a while for me. I think it's been want to say like 4 months, 5 months maybe. I gotta grab my gun. Yeah, they get no treats for me. None. Zilch. Must have been a really bad storm. Oh, damn. Was it going on all weekend? Sounds like the really bad storm we had in September. Somehow barely lost power. Well, I would say that your power company is a lot more sufficient than mine. Just a stiff breeze and our power goes out. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me. Oh man, now I can't get to the friggin' plant. Stun locked me, the bastards. Yeah, if I could just kill this one, I can grab the friggin' collar and get the hell out of here. Alright, I got him. Oh, you sneaky little shit. No, I wanted to treat my wounds. Son of a bitch. Oh, these fucking dogs. In my defense, the collar was right there at the herbs. I meant to grab the herbs and not the collar. Otherwise, I would have survived this. Probably should have dropped the save, to be honest.
Resident Evil.
I know, it was the friggin' interaction, the grab rate. Well, like I said, the collar fell at the worst spot. Because it was right next to the herb, so it's not going to allow me to grab the herbs before the item, so it's always going to go to the item first. Yeah. I think I'm going to save right before those canines. And I was doing so good, too, with the,
There are only 3 stars, member.
the dodging of the zombies. So... Alright, round 2. Oh yeah, I'm definitely saving Richie because I want that tac shotgun. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, those damn dogs. The way they designed them, and that and the bite animation. You're essentially stun locked. You can't mash any buttons to get them off of you. You just gotta sit there and just take the bite, which is the stupidest animation that they came up with in this game. Your good old British tea. What is it with British people and tea? How I got around him, I have no idea. I thought for sure he was going to grab me. I'm not complaining, though. Oh, I'm not knocking anybody for it, either. Tea's really good for you. I drink it once in a while. Should have added grenades to the game or flashbangs. Well, they have them, but it's just a, where am I going? It's a defense item, so you can't use them like you can in RE2. Imagine a mod where Chris and Homer Simpson are attacked and the sound effects would be dope. Yeah, it would be interesting. Well, you know, what can I say, Phoenix? You know, shit happens. I ran completely the wrong way. Are you talking about the Lipton iced tea? Oh, see, I couldn't see anything. See, my last run was going way too smoothly. Dogs just came and effed it all up. Oh, say what happened? You deleted Ranger's message? Oh, okay. I was about to say. What did you do that for? I'm doing pretty good, man. I can't complain. How about yourself? You gonna be snacking on anything good tonight? That's all good. Accidents happen. Water and electronics are not good friends. Thinking about making hot chocolate, but too lazy to get up. Nice. It's been so long since I've had that. Yeah, I would imagine it would. What? I got hit by your puke? What a douche. What kind of phone do you have? Say, if it's an iPhone, they're usually pretty forgiving when you spill something on it. At least I've found. I've heard that trick before. I don't know if, does that actually work? It looks like you just deleted just the one message. It didn't say you timed them out or anything. Ooh, that was close. Thought he had me for a second. Did you wind up deleting all the messages? Oh yeah, it did. Okay, Ranger. Oh, damn it. You're still here? Okay, gotcha. Sorry about that. Yeah, that was a mistake. Phoenix spilled water on his phone. He was too entrenched with his British tea that he spilled shit all over his phone. Oh! Asshole. Alright, let's do what I should have done in the first place. Final solution to a problematic chatter. Yeah. Yeah, that's one way to do it. Now you take the steps. Yeah, I just dropped the save. Not dealing with this crap again. And having to start all over. There was a strat you can use. I mean, obviously the shotgun works a lot better, but Well, if I had a dagger, that would have worked really good. Of course, that friggin' zombie took my dagger. Jeez Louise. Remember when you just got mod? I take the piss out of Caden with it. Yeah. I wonder what happened to good old Caden. Hope he's doing all right, wherever he is. I know he took like some kind of job that you're saying was taking up a lot of his time, so it's understandable. Oh. I think this game is this is the only section where if you don't have the shotgun, it's just such a pain in the ass. And I know you can do the rapid fire with the pistol, but see, and then the other part is the animation of when Chris lowers his weapon. It takes so long for him to lower it. All right. I was afraid I was down to caution. Yeah, it's very rhythm specific. It's not easy either. I just had to kill that dog. I tried doing that. It doesn't work for me. Does not work at all. Yeah, it could be. I've tried to time that and everything, but it just never works for me. Oh, I gotta go and get the armor key. See if these guys will reset. Yeah, sometimes you got to use those things to your advantage. Especially in this damn game. I mean, in my opinion, it's not too hard to master. You just got to play it often, which I really don't. So I guess I just never took the time to try to get it down packed. Yeah, and that's the other thing. It's not my favorite either. Let's get these chemicals. I need the sword key. See, I don't know. Better than village. Yeah, I suppose so. That's right. Old-fashioned lock. Definitely need to de-equip that. We need that for old Crimson Head. Feel bad for the people here. Imagine if you needed to use those bathrooms in a hurry, but you need to solve the puzzle first. I think at that point you would just have to relieve yourself. You know? That is true. And that's probably what makes this game a little bit more one-up than RE Village. Because that is one thing about Ethan. He's such a whiny little bitch. I can't stand his character or his voice. Guess we'll take an herb for the road. Damn it. Well, at least he dies in that game. So I mean, I guess that's a plus. I sure to God hope so. Some people think that in the final cutscene is... You think so? I don't know. I think they put an end to the Ethan Winters story. To me it is. I think they would have hinted a lot more if Ethan was alive. But they're not going to bring him back in any more future RE games. I think that's certain. I'd be highly shocked if they did. We sure does suck in the main story. Couldn't get him to grab. Come on. Let's get this small key. That'll get us our shotgun. Go in there and come out because I don't want that zombie. coming in this hallway. We'll put a serious damper in my playing. Whoa. Easy there, boy. To be honest, I mean, we probably don't even really need the broken shotgun. You can get the tack shotgun once we get to the guardhouse. Oh, almost ran the wrong way. And in that case, you really don't even need the shotgun until then. That's when you fight Plant 42. Maybe we'll try doing that. Maybe we'll say the hell with the shotgun. It's a helmet. Alright. You can see that, huh? I don't know. If that's going to be the RE9 plot, I will be highly upset. And I mean highly. Crap, I'm trying to remember. So we got all the key locations. Researcher's bedroom. Sitting. Bedroom. Trying to remember. Put some little whiskey jars and it would give you a whole new meaning to shotgun. You're right on that. Alright, we gotta get Richie his serum.
Chris Redfield, Alpha Team. We're here to rescue you. Richard, what the hell happened to you? Chris, this place. Get your team out of here. Demons everywhere.
Don't talk. He seems to have been bitten by a poisonous snake, but the size of the bite mark is huge.
It's not...
Okay, now I know. I need one more small key.
My word for it.
He needs serum.
So I can unlock that gate for the shortcut where the paintings are.
I'll go get it.
And it's in the researcher's bedroom.
I'll be back.
The room I missed. But we're going by there anyway, so. We'll take a little detour and grab that. Don't want to grab me, huh? Yeah, they are essential for Chris's run. To make your life easier, anyway. Oh. Because you got about I think they give you a 4 to 5 minute window to get the serum to Richie. So you can get the tack shotgun. Which, like I said, I'm not even going to go for it. Hell with it. Do need that small key, though. I'm coming, Richie. You just hold on. Chris, your aim is absolutely dog shit. Gave me a head pop. Imagine that. All right. You just hold on there, buddy. I need your weapon. It's the only reason I'm saving your ass.
Hope this is what you wanted.
Thank you. I'm gonna give you a shot now, Richard. Hang in there.
Here. Take it. It's a radio.
Yeah, gotta put the priorities first.
Take care of yourself, Rebecca.
Hell, it's not like the serum does him any good anyway.
He's okay. He's just unconscious.
Rebecca, it's not safe here. Let's get Richard to a safer place.
Right. Richard's doing well, Chris. He should recover soon.
Well, that's nice. So now we need to... Oh, well, we don't need the handgun anymore.
This...
Yeah, would you? Thanks.
Very nice of you. I'll write you a letter of accommodation, for sure. Whoa. Well, she is only 18. For all intents and purposes, she is a kid. Damn it. Oh, holy God. No, I do not need... Explode. Why didn't it explode? What's up, Alex? Straight robbery. You'll see here if I'm good. What do you mean? I need to go back here. Oh. Yeah, if you want to call in, I got the audio set. I can see if it comes through. Well, yeah, I guess we're about to find out. Welcome back, Miguel. Need the hook. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. I think I've seen the icon come on. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, I think you got it. Can you hear me, Phoenix?
Hello?
Okay. Looks like you're not detecting. Visit settings. Hold on a second. Input device. Wavelength stream. Okay, I think that.
Well, I can hear you. Can
Can
you
you-
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just really echoey for some reason.
No, I don't know what that is then. That's not me. At least I don't think it's me.
I think it might be me. Hold on a second. Desktop audio, advanced audio properties. Okay, desktop audio, monitor off. Okay, how about now?
Am I echoing like a maniac? Captain in the Abyss?
I wonder why. Shouldn't be. I only got one audio source coming through. Strange.
I don't know.
Yeah, you sound like you're talking from the heavens.
Maybe I am.
Yeah, you might be.
Well, we know.
Noise suppression. Doesn't make sense. Got the Discord going through. Advanced audio properties. Discord is monitored. Desktop audio. I don't know.
Well, I guess I'm gonna be echoey the whole time.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It could be worse.
Let me see something. Say something else.
Hello? I'm guessing still.
Okay, yeah, it's the Discord.
Of course.
Imagine
From
that.
buggy notifications to buggy calls.
Alright, there's gotta be a way to fix this. Let's try it this way. Advanced audio properties. Monitor and output. RE audio will mute. Alright, let's mute that. Got desktop audio. Can you hear me, Phoenix?
Yep.
Hey, chat. Can everyone hear Phoenix?
Or am I still echoing like?
No, I got the echo fixed.
Oh. Well, that's good. Okay.
Okay, yeah, they said they can hear you. Is he coming through loud and clear, Miguel?
That's it fixed then.
All right, cool. All right. Sorry about that, everybody.
We got a lot of tech issues. I had water on my phone accidentally hiding someone, and now we have this.
You know, it's always something. Always something.
So yeah.
All right. Miguel said you're coming in loud and clear. Sweet. So yeah, it's my little special treat for everybody. We got Phoenix in the chat. He's gonna hang around and keep me company while I do the stream.
And I will hide anyone. Don't stop me. Just kidding.
So did you have like tornadoes and stuff where you're at?
Oh no, we never get tornadoes. It's like a tropic storm.
Oh yeah, those can be pretty bad though.
Yeah, but we never get tornadoes or hurricanes or anything. We don't get your climate.
Gotcha.
But no, I've been going since. I was gonna say yesterday, but that would be Saturday now. It's been going since Friday.
I know what that was all, or what that was like.
Yeah.
Whoa. Back in September with Hurricane Helene. Ranger said good evening or good morning where he's at.
Yeah, morning.
Yeah.
I am.
Very, very early for Phoenix.
Very late, very early, whichever one. But I'm a Nighthawk by nature, so technically very late.
You know, I was getting ready to say, damn, where's the lighter? And then here, I'm like, wait a minute, you dumb bell. Chris has the lighter by default.
Is apparently Chris is a smoker? Oh no, he is a smoker, yeah, of course he is. Yeah, in the original, he smokes in the intro.
Yeah, he lights up a good old... Call me crazy. I'm trying to think, was that a filtered or non-filtered cigarette? I want to say it was non-filtered. Like, he went all out as far as smoking that cigarette.
No, I think that was actually scented in some parts, yeah.
Oh, damn it. I gotta take it.
I think in some parts, in some versions of the game, that smoke was taken out, so he's just sort of standing there.
Yeah. Put your headphones on to hear better.
Oh, Josh.
I was gonna say, they said you said everything was coming in loud and clear, right?
I mean, it's not echoing anymore, so that's something.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm new to bringing Discord into the audio. I never really did a whole lot of playing around with it.
All this from Dead by Daylight as well.
Yeah. Well, that was a little bit different because I had the game audio from the PS5, which was a little bit easier to route, as opposed to this one. The whole thing's going through my PC, so I had to like individually separate the audio. Otherwise, the game audio would echo as well.
And that would be T-World live streams within that tunnel.
Exactly. Come on, fellers. Just need you to walk around here.
Yeah, I'm like, what? And then it's like, the stream's a bit behind. So, I'm not seeing what you're seeing.
In and out like a thief in the night.
Still windy as hell out there, that's the thing.
Did the rain stop?
I think so. I'm not opening those blinds to look though.
God almighty. I'm gonna say I think there's a green herb around here somewhere.
One thing I hated in this game, the zombies being able to quick turn.
Yeah, the quick turning was a pain.
I mean, they do it in RE2 remake as well, but it's nowhere near as bad now because they're oblivious half the time.
Oh damn! Did you know that forest comes alive if you go and get the herb down the thing?
Yeah, I did, yeah.
I did not know that. Well, I was able to dodge him. He's not very hard, not very difficult.
No, he's just faster. Yeah. I thought you knew that. Though. I thought you knew you would.
I never knew. I never went down that little foyer before. I knew that there was green herbs there, but I never had to run down and use them.
I thought you knew that.
I did not know that. Okay.
But yeah, that's I think it happens with Joe as well. If Barry's not there, if Barry isn't there with you when you get the grenade launcher, you go down that forest comes to life again.
Hmm.
But if Barry's there, he stops that. He stops forest coming to life.
I hate this zombie. Hate him with a passion.
The hallway.
Yeah, the one right where the piano is. Like, he's probably the worst one to try to get him to lunge at you. I swear he's got like the lowest RNG in regards to that animation.
Oh, I always try and kill him. Even if he comes to Clemson, I just kill him again.
Yeah, I probably should do that.
It's the one zombie I pretty much always kill in this game.
Well, the problem is with Chris's inventory, like running around with no weapons is pretty beneficial.
That as well. 6 slots.
It's me, Chris.
Rebecca.
That sounded like Moonlight Sonata.
Can you play?
And of course, Chris sucks at piano.
Oh, what was that?
My interpretation is off a little. Let me practice for a while.
I suppose we can let you practice.
Sure.
After all, we need to get that
Don't get
damn
me too
crest.
Oh, I
Oh,
won't.
what was that? That music was horrible. Every damn time.
It was an abomination.
How did you trigger that in the original? What did you have to do? Because in this one you just go out to the main hall and then...
I know they're different. It's either, yeah, I think in this one you have to run up the steps. And that triggers it. And the original you just ran out in the main hallway, right?
I think... Then aren't they both the same?
I always get the two mixed up. So I just always, in this one I just run up the steps real quick. And just run down.
The same, then. Yeah, I think they're both the same. I always played 2 or 3. I never really touched the original one.
I'm actually kind of shocked that you never really got into the remaster.
I prefer the
Chris!
original.
Chris! I think I got
And even
it.
then, I barely played the original. Something about Resident Evil 1 remake. I don't know what it is.
Hell, it's dirt cheap on Steam. I think you can get it for like $3. Last time I saw it.
Yeah, it's on sale.
Miguel says, I like the double commentary. Yeah, I figured everyone liked it last time when I did the Dead by Daylight, Miguel. So I figured, once in a while, if Phoenix isn't busy, you can drop in and chit-chat for a while. answer any questions you might have for him. I know there's some Dead by Daylight players in here. I think I can't remember who plays Dead by Daylight. Do you remember, Phoenix? It's one or two of them.
Caden did.
I remember Caden did, and it was someone else. Was it you, Ranger?
Someone did.
If it was someone else, I remember. I can't recall who though.
I can't remember. It was. I think it was. It was Ranger or Terror. I think one of those two.
So, what's your thoughts on the Resident Evil 9 rumors that's going around?
I haven't been paying attention to them all. I don't care.
They're saying the plot's going to be Jill's going to be in it, and Leon. They're going to collab for the first time, and the setting is going to take place on an island where they manufacture the Megamycete.
Isn't it just Death Island?
Yeah,
Again.
it's kind of that's the first thing that came to my mind.
That's exactly what Death Island sounded like. Except it's just not Alcatraz.
I said to myself, that sounds like a shitty plot.
And also, that's kind of Cove Wanago as well, in a way, isn't it?
Sort of, yeah. Rockford Island. You heard that too, Miguel? Yeah, everyone's been talking about it, but I mean,
it's very like Survivor as well.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people stranded on islands. Now that I think about it.
I mean, I say at this point, who the hell knows? Is this armor or helmet? No, that's helmet.
I mean, they're gonna have to bring Chris back, surely. Or maybe they've destroyed his character and not.
Hell, they haven't mentioned Barry's name, saying that he's gonna make a return.
What age would he even be?
I don't know.
Because what is he in this? Isn't he in like his 40s, 50s in this?
Yeah, he's in his 40s, and this takes place in 1996.
So then
He would be what?
he's in 2020. He's gonna be like 80 or 90 by the time Resident Evil 9 comes around.
Well, I was gonna say too. That's 30 years. He'll be 70 years old if he makes a return. What the hell is he gonna do?
No, he'd be older than that, will he not?
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. I know he's 40 something, but I can't recall the exact number, so I'll just round it to 40. Say he's 40. Takes place in 1996. Fast forward 30 years to 2026.
70.
He's 70 fucking years old.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. That's gonna really make the game be shitty.
Unless he's a voice over the comms or something. I think that's like, why do you even bother?
I mean, hell, Jill's supposed to be in her... She'd be in her 50s, right?
Yeah, she's supposed to be 20, and then Chris is probably in his 50s and 60s as well.
I can't remember how old Jill was in RE1. She might have been like 20 something.
He's 20 something.
But yeah, Barry would be ridiculous if they put him in the game.
Who else? Carlos comes back for some reason.
Oh god, that'd be funny. Alright, we can finally get out of this freaking mansion.
It would be even better if it was the original cars.
I don't know. I mean, if they're not gonna do a remake, I mean, for me, it's like just leave the old characters alone. Make some good new ones, you know.
I'll never have them. Not until they end the new trilogy, at least.
Oh, true. Oh, I gotta use that small key on the door first. Damn it. Otherwise, I'm not gonna have inventory room.
And yeah, Wesker leaving Chris stuff. So bizarre having to be Wesker of all people.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Maybe everyone else, but not Wesker.
Well, Wesker doesn't really have to age because he's infected, right? With the... whatever it's called.
Well, I mean, he's dead, remember? Oh, supposedly he's dead. He got blown up in a volcano.
Yeah, so they say. Next thing you know, he makes a return.
Again, I wouldn't survive at this point.
Oh man, that's the armor key.
The man got two RPGs fired at him inside a volcano. You'd like to think he's not coming back from that.
Man, this run is really turning shitty right now.
Oh, I'm seeing that, yeah. Zombie party in the hole.
Yeah.
You should hear some of the names Wesker has in Dead by Daylight, though.
Tell me, I can imagine.
He has some interesting names. Whiskers is one.
Is it Whisker? Whiskers.
Albert Whiskers.
I think you can only go through this door twice. That might be it.
I think it's 3.
Is it 3?
I think it's 3.
God, it's
I think
3.
on the harder difficulties it's 2.
I guess while we're here, we'll get the other mask. What is it? 145. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Kind of sad, actually, that there could possibly just be a whole new RE game, and then they're completely going to neglect the Code Veronica remake.
Oh, probably. Well, all they're just going to do Resident Evil 5. And
That would kill my soul even more.
They just do RE5 and bring back the new Whiskers voice actor. And yes, I'm saying Whiskers, I don't care.
Sure, what's your question, Miguel?
That's the Dead by Daylight name for one. He has a few hours, but I don't know if I can say them on stream. One thing you'll learn very quickly is that if you continue playing Dead by Daylight, the community has some interesting nicknames for things.
Have you been playing it a lot?
No. The new DLC has killed my interest.
Miguel says, will they force multiplayer for RE9? I don't know.
To be fair, it's a pattern, isn't it? They did it with Free Remake, they did it with Village.
True. I mean, they didn't really necessarily force it.
They kinda did, especially with the remake, bundling them together. Don't forget they threw Resistance in with the Free Remake. They put them both together.
Yeah.
So like if you wanted the remake, you had to buy Resistance. If you wanted Resistance for some reason, you had to buy the remake. And then even then, Resistance was basically just Dead by Daylight, but wasn't evil style.
Yeah. I mean, I'll put it to you this way. I hope that they don't. That would be really shitty on their part.
And we don't even talk about Reverse.
I think I played that game for 2 minutes, and then I quit.
I didn't even play it. I didn't even get it. I got Village on like. I think I got Village on second-hand place. So I never got the game. I never got Reverse to play it. My goodness.
Yeah, I'm glad I never gave that game a shot. Then they were actually charging money for something, right? To get perks in the game, something like that.
I remember microtransactions, cosmetics, something.
That's crazy.
To be fair, DVD does that as well. But you know they kind of have to because they have licensed scouts. Any character they make themselves, you can earn in game. You can get everything they have in game, so that kind of balances it out. Like anything you have to buy is something that's licensed, or like Nightmare on Elm Street or whatever.
Right.
There's that many licenses in the game, I stopped tracking.
Alright, got my pistol, got my shotgun ammo. Got my grenade. Thank God. I'm good to go. You back, just finished dinner. Nice. What'd you have for dinner, Ranger?
I will say though, if you have to do Silent Hill again, I'm definitely gonna have to join you for the commentary there.
Yeah, that would be good, because you got some pretty damn good knowledge.
Silent Hill is my department at this point.
And we just answered my question. You can only go through that door twice.
What difficulty are you on?
Normal.
I could have sworn on the very easy to normal was 3 times.
So I guess easy is 3 times, normal twice.
Maybe, yeah. I remember being able to go through it at least 3. It's probably a double thing now, but like I can't even remember. It's been too long since I played this game.
Steak, baked potato, California medley veggies. Ooh, that sounds nice. Oh, wait a minute. I can just go out this way. And come back in. Why do I still have a mask? Well, I wanted to dump some of that stuff down there. At least put 3 masks in so I can save some inventory. I effed up on my inventory management, as I usually tend to do.
I hope no one even played the original Silent Hill 3 because that's my favorite one of the 3. Or now, technically, can Silent Hill 2 remake.
You still plan on recording a playthrough?
Well, I have to emulate the blaster thing first.
Good luck.
I think I know where to get them. It's just getting them to work. Because I am not doing AC production. I've never seen such a scuffed remaster in ever.
There we go. Say ah.
Like, I don't know how they brought it back and then broke it completely.
Well, count on them to do something like that, and especially nowadays.
This was 12 years ago.
Well, I mean, I'd say about 12 years ago, that's when the gaming industry started to take a nosedive. Isn't that's about around the time where they really started to introduce the microtransactions and all that shit, right?
I thought that was for 2 or 3 years in the future. Where it really started to kick off.
That could be wrong.
But now,
I don't know.
if you know Silent Hill though, then you know that the HD collection has an infamous reputation.
You think they'll ever remake Silent Hill 1 or 3?
Well, based on I can't even talk. Based on what's in 2 remake, yes, I think they will actually. I think they will because there's a lot of references to 3. Mainly 3. There's also a few references to Silent Hill 1, but it's mainly all Silent Hill 3.
Now, my next question is, so would you be able to tell me some of the plot without spoiling it?
Of 1 and 3?
Yeah.
How to put it?
Or is that just not possible?
It'll be very vague. Out of necessity.
Okay. So what is 3 about, though? It's just like a continuation from 2?
No, remember I told you 2 standalone. 1 and 3 link, but 2 is mostly on its own. 3 does have areas from 2 in it. Like if you remember the 2 remake,
Mm-hmm.
it has the same nightclub in it, the same hospital in it. And as I told you, as I showed you as well, that motel. Remember when I got you going to that motel room?
Mm-hmm.
The motel room. That whole area is in Silent Hill 3, the original.
Oh.
That's why I'm thinking now they're gonna skip 1 and go straight to 3, which they can't do. They can't do, but they probably will.
So the right way to go about it would be to make 1 and then remake 3.
Yeah. Because they skip. Think of it as like remaking Resident Evil 4 before remaking Resident Evil 2.
Interesting.
You know, you jump that character. You miss the character's beginning and jump straight to the end point where Leon is. He's a hardened action hero, but you skip the Wookiee stage.
Gotcha.
Silent Hill 1 is basically the foundation for 3. If you skip the foundation for 3, 3 can't stand on its own. I suppose it would also be like remaking, what's that good film with the first half? If you remade something like Psycho, but you cut out the entire first half,
Mm-hmm.
that would be essentially like remaking 3 with L1. I guess is probably the best way to.
Oh, see, for me, Silent Hill 2, it had the storyline was very weird. I guess maybe that's the way it's supposed to be, right?
Yeah, it's meant to be a bit.
Very.
Silent Hill 1, which in particular, like Silent Hill 1 benefits from being on the PS1, if you ask me. Because it had the PS1 restrictions at the time, so you have the weird voice acting. Like, remember how the characters sound in Resident Evil 1 with all the unnatural pauses?
Right.
That benefits Silent Hill 1, not just from memeability, although that's a factor, but the atmosphere as well. Something the original 2 had as well, which the remake kind of loses. They felt like dreams in a way. Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 2, Silent Hill 3, the original, they all felt like sort of dream-esque. Especially Silent Hill 1, I'll tell you.
Are both of those games long like Silent Hill 2 was?
No. The remake, by the way, don't judge Silent Hill length based on the remake. The remake is way longer than any of the original trilogy, I feel like. Especially on the first time.
I was going to say, that was probably one of the longest playthroughs I ever did.
It expands a lot on the original too, like that whole prison. As I told you before, the prison in the original takes 5 minutes.
Took a lot longer in the remake, that's for sure.
Exactly. The original prison takes 5 minutes. You literally all you do is you get 3 tablets. You then get 3 more parts. By one of the parts you have to get using the set tablets, and then that's it. You use them, get out of the prison, you're done.
Wow. So how long did you say total it took you to complete the game? Your first time?
The remake?
Yeah.
I think it was 15 hours, 14, 15 hours.
Yeah, so even someone that has knowledge, it took you a long time.
I was taking my time, but I was starting to rush towards the end because it's like, I have to finish this. I've been going since launch night and it's already afternoon the next day. Because I did it all in one go.
Still gonna do your melee only challenge?
No, I counted down one go as well, but I'm talking about the actual 15-hour first time one. I did it all in one go.
Oh.
I didn't put the game down until I finished it.
Oh, so you played like straight without stopping?
Yeah, I didn't finish. I didn't stop until I finished. I
Holy.
took breaks and stuff, but I didn't. But I didn't turn that console off until I finished the game.
Oh my god. You are a diehard.
I'm definitely not, because I didn't even do that for Resident Evil 4. I didn't do that for Resident Evil 4 remake. I committed to the Silent Hill 2 remake though. But every single section in the remake is extended from the original.
Hmm.
I think the least different one would probably be that hotel at the end. Thinking about it. I'd also see the remake as well. I'd add new areas.
I will say though, in regards to the puzzles, it made RE puzzles look like child's play.
Yes, you wait to sign up, wait.
I said, holy god, like some of those puzzles, there was just no way. I had to just look it up. I didn't have the time nor the patience.
If you play Silent Hill 3 on hard puzzle mode, you will basically see that the puzzles are nearly impossible to figure out on your own.
I mean, that was just straight insanity.
And again, I really want you to play Silent Hill 3. I want you to see the puzzle.
It's even harder.
Oh, it's even harder. They held back.
My god.
They held back in the remake. Each of the original trilogy has one infamous puzzle. Silent Hill 1 is the piano puzzle. That's the infamous one there. Silent Hill 2, I guess if you were to pick one there, it would probably be the coin puzzle. I think the coin puzzle is where people struggle the most in the original. That, or I think the innocent man in the original was easy.
Yeah, that coin puzzle was something else.
I think the coin puzzle is where people struggled in the original, but Silent Hill 3, it's pretty much every single puzzle on hard is infamous. Every single one.
Phew.
Because Silent Hill 3, you have the Shakespeare puzzle, you have the hospital keypad puzzle. You have the what would you call it? The tarot card puzzle, which is nowhere near as bad as the others, but it's still up there. It's another one I'm missing, I think.
Well, I'll say this. The devs that created those puzzles, they must have been some brainiacs.
The original Silent Hill, well, why am I saying the original? There only is one Silent Hill 3. Silent Hill 3 was made hard, I think, by mistakes. Because some of the puzzles that you do not make sense. Even if you have the solution in front of you, the solution doesn't line up with the puzzle itself.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I think Silent Hill 3 suffered from just a few mistakes in the making of. The Shakespeare puzzle didn't suffer from mistakes. The Shakespeare puzzle suffered from extreme crypticness. Because first of all, for that Shakespeare puzzle, you not only did you have to be able to read what books each play is, like there's 5 books, right? Each one is a different play by Shakespeare, so you have like Romeo, Juliet, Hamlet, King Lear, and Macbeth, and then there's one other one that I can't remember the name of.
Wow.
So, and then you have to know you need to know the basic summary of all those plays. You need to know the sort of basic outline. And only then can you try and remotely begin to figure the puzzle out.
Jeez.
It's one of the only puzzles in Silent Hill that requires outside knowledge. You have to know Shakespeare, otherwise you can't solve the damn thing.
That's insane.
Thankfully, over here anyway, you have Shakespeare was on our curriculum. So I knew some of the plays, but not all of them. So
I've never even picked up a Shakespeare book before.
I don't blame you. So I knew like 2 or 3 of the books, but I still couldn't figure the damn thing out if I looked it up. And then the puzzle later on as well, in a morgue. You had to figure out how to open a furnace with a dialogue on it.
Jeez.
And then that puzzle doesn't make any damn sense either, because you have to work out the numbers first of all. But then in a very cryptic way, the game is telling you to like take this number and replace it with this, like swap the order around, but it doesn't really tell you in a reasonable way that you have to swap the numbers around.
Mm-hmm.
Like Silent Hill 3 puzzle or something else.
Hey, what's up, apparently deranged? Silent Hill demands you learn if you want to take it on, even with the difficulty options.
Why, Jam?
That sounds about right to me. How you doing tonight?
To be fair, most of the puzzles aren't. Actually, is there a single random puzzle in Silent Hill? Yeah, there is random puzzles in Silent Hill too, but 1 and 3, for the most part, the solutions are fixed. So, like, if you know the solutions, you can just do the puzzles, you know? It's like Resident Evil 2.
Okay, so they're never RNG.
Except in Silent Hill 2, where some of the puzzles are random.
Gotcha.
Like the innocent man puzzle in the prison area. If you remember the remake, that's random every time. It's random where the right answer is. The answer doesn't change, but the body that is the correct answer changes position, so you have to find the body first.
All right. Time to get chased by Jaws.
Yeah, and then
First, we must watch Richard die.
Chris, stop!
all I can think of in this is the Jaws. All I can think of in this is
Richard.
You know that's where they got the idea from. Neptune.
oh, probably yes. There's no way.
One thing I didn't know is Chris can run significantly faster in the water as opposed to Jill.
He's a pro jogger, I guess.
He is just a jack of all trades.
And a master of none.
Okay, so we got valve number 2.
Emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety.
I will say though, like in terms of harder difficulties, I have much more fun with Silent Hill.
I would imagine so.
30% of pressure threshold.
Pretty much every Silent Hill I've had more fun in than most RE games actually. I think the only one I think would be lower would be Silent Hill 1, but that's just because it hasn't aged the best.
Hmm.
Like it's like Silent Hill 1 has definitely shown it aged the most. Again, it's like the original Resident Evil 1 and 2, they show their age now.
Well, yeah, looking at the gameplay, it did not age very good.
I will say though, Silent Hill 1 feels a lot smoother to control than any of the original trilogy for Resident Evil. Like Silent Hill 1, you can sidestep, you can move while shooting. You can move the camera around to explore the area, and it feels a lot better to play than any of the original trilogy for Resident Evil. 3's definitely the best though, like in terms of gameplay, 3's the best.
And does each one have the whatchamacallit, the dodge mechanic?
No.
Okay.
One, I haven't played one on one. One I don't think has any sort of mechanic like that. One has like this side step. Like you hold it down, Harry, who's the main guy, Harry will like very quickly one to the left, one to the right, you can go through a back jump.
Okay.
It's a very dark version of James' dodge from the remake.
Oh, okay.
But then Silent Hill 2 completely ditches that for the most part. James can still do the side steps left and right when he can one left and right, which is very critical on hard mode. In the double pyramid head fight, it's pretty much the only way to do it. You have to use the rifle on hard mode to fight the pyramid head, and you have to sidestep around the entire time as the fight goes on. If you don't do that, they catch up to you and they hit you.
Damn.
It's a really tricky fight. It's much harder than the remake. And then and also, no, I won't go to Silent Hill 3. There is a guard mechanic in Silent Hill 2, but it's really weird. Like, if you press a button at the right time as an enemy is attacking, James will hold his arms up and he sort of guards against attacks.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems very random. I think it's mainly time in it, but I think I never really used it. Ever. As opposed to Silent Hill 3, where I use it all the time. Silent Hill 3 is the best out of the original trilogy for like this guard mechanic. Which, there's no dodge in that game, but it gets the place of the guard, where if you time it right, your main character, Heather, in this case, he'll hold her arms up and take the damage.
Ah, okay.
Without body armor, there's body armor in the game, by the way. If you don't have the body armor on, it reduces the damage taken. But if you have the body armor on while you guard, no damage at all. Even from bosses. Actually, it's really dumb. It's stupid. Like, you can be fighting a giant boss, and if you block at the right time with the body armor, it will not be able to hit you.
Okay, so give me the breakdown on Pyramid Head. Who is he? Where does he come from? Like, I never understood his background. Do they even explain that?
I will say it, guys. If you don't want Silent Hill 2, like, it's a 20-year-old game now, yes, but if you don't want Silent Hill 2 spoiled, spoiler one for like the next 2 minutes, I'd say. So yeah, volume's down or whatever. Pyramid Head in Silent Hill 2. He isn't real, so to speak.
He's a what now?
He's not real in the traditional sense.
Oh, so he's just like a figment of what's his name's imagination?
Kind of, yeah. He's created by Silent Hill to be James's tormentor, his punishment.
Okay.
Because obviously, as you remember from the end of the game, it's revealed that James killed his wife.
Right.
So this is Pyramid Head's role in Silent Hill 2. He is James's punishment. He's created by James himself. His need, his desire to be punished for what he did. That's all. That's what he is. That's all he is.
So he's James's tormentor.
Yeah, his punisher. That's why throughout the game he's constantly killing Maria. Because Maria is James's ideal Mary. That's what he wanted Mary to be, the perfect wife. Basically, Maria is Mary, but she never got sick. So whenever you see Pyramid Head kill her, that's him robbing James of what he wants the most. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Okay, so that kind of adds up.
And then that's Maria as well. That's what she is. And I'm also in James's imagination. That's what he wanted Mary to be. That was his desire come to life.
So Mary was, or the Maria was the perfect version of what he wanted Maria to be.
Well, yeah, she's that as well. He's kind of that as well, but that would be more so. That's more so the mannequins in that game, as well as the nurses.
Okay, let me see. Drain said, I thought Pyramid Head was a representation of James's sexual desires.
He's that as well, but it's mainly. It makes more sense if you play the original Silent Hill because James literally says he could be what he is in the finals, in the final fight. Literally,
Okay.
Says this, it's like, I was weak, that's why I needed you. I needed someone to punish me for my sins. And he's saying that to Pyramid Head.
Okay.
That's what he is. But yeah, I know what you're thinking of, Dwayne. You're thinking of that scene when you first see Pyramid Head ending original where he's having a little bit of fun.
Right.
The scene I sent you actually to you, remember?
Yeah.
That's probably what the Rangers thinking of. But yeah, that sort of side of him is represented by other things.
And James killed his wife because he's crazy.
No, that's not why. He kills her for mainly two reasons. The main reason is that he was sick to death of having her around. He wanted his life back because he felt as if she was taking it from him.
Oh, because he always had to take care of her?
Oh, you scared
Yeah, exactly.
me.
So
You okay?
he wanted that burden
Yeah,
gone.
it's dead. But
Man, what a selfish prick.
Richard,
But the other reason is, well, mercy.
Right.
A mercy killing, but that's what he tells himself anyway. And that's why
Sorry.
And the reason why he goes to Silent Hill,
it's my fault.
because
I should have.
he loved that town.
Watched out for
Mary loved the town. That's where
Found a
he took
pharmaceutical
her
room. I think I can
to,
come up with
bury
something
her.
useful. I'll be there. I'm glad you're still okay.
The range said, doesn't he kill her with like a little bit euthanasia?
Yeah.
Does he?
Because he smothers her. He smothers her with a pillow in both versions.
Oh, okay. Smothers her. Damn, cold. He couldn't even like, give her the, like a quick way to kill her.
Wesker?
Smothering with a pillow.
Chris, you're alive.
Very inhumane, I must say.
Where's Jill? Thought you were with her.
Yeah, I know.
Whatever way you look at it,
Got
yeah.
separated.
But honestly, at that point, he probably didn't really care.
Anyway,
Like
we
he
better
was.
find a way out of here before we turn into zombie food.
It's hard to say where he was
Suggestions,
before
Wesker?
Silent Hill, like,
We should
because
get
not
a
much
better
is known
grip
about him before the game takes place, other
There
than
must be areas still to be
she was sick for
explored.
3 years. That's where the 3 years thing comes from,
Chris,
by the way.
I
Remember
want you
how
to check them out
at
one
the
more
start of
time.
Silent Hill 2,
I'll continue my investigation.
he said
Sure
she
thing.
was dead for 3 years. He wasn't dead for 3 years. He was sick for 3 years. That's where the whole year thing comes from.
And of course, you were kind enough to break down the actual scene of was it Pyramid Head screwing the mannequin?
Well, I showed you the original version.
Right. Yeah, that was what it was supposed to be. But I think in today's society, that probably wouldn't have been a good idea.
If you know the original version, guys, you know why it was a little bit censored. Just a little bit.
I was like, holy moly.
That's the thing, because back then you could go a little bit further. A little bit further. I'd say they did the most they could. Nowadays. Although, to be fair, though, they go a lot more sort of explicit with the death scene. You know, him killing Mary. They go much further than the remake, than the original did. So
I can imagine.
They gave us that instead of the whole that scene. Any more Santo questions though? Because I could talk about Santo all day.
Oh, that's fine. I'm actually glad you're giving me the backstory on this.
Well, I guess you want me to explain Eddie, and
Well, Eddie's really crazy. He's nuts, right?
well, yeah. Eddie's kind of a mess in both versions, honestly. In the original, I always felt like his sort of spiral into madness was a bit out of nowhere. Like, you meet him because in the original, you see him in the apartment where he's basically a normal guy. Then you see him again in the bowling alley where, again, he's kind of a normal guy. But then in the prison, when you see him in the remake, he's just completely losing his mind. It kind of fell out of nowhere, in a way, in the original.
I mean, they did a good job with the development of the characters and everything. There's no doubt about that.
I think Eddie is better in the remake than he is in the original.
Yeah.
I think that's the one. I don't know about Angela though. I kind of like her original version better just because of the voice acting.
Deranged said, I'm digging the Silent Hill lore. Well, I'm glad. And I enjoyed playing the remake. It was good. It wasn't, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, I didn't really understand the storyline, kind of like, you know, Phoenix does, and probably you too, Deranged, because you played the original game, so you kind of know what to expect a little bit going in. I was just completely blindsided.
And honestly, they didn't really change much for the most part. Mostly everything is the same, so there's just a few extra scenes that we can
Right.
Probably the biggest thing, I would say, Maria. I think she's the biggest thing.
You think she was the biggest?
She tends to be. Her character's just weird in the remake to me. I think it's the voice. I think the voice is what changes the character for me.
You kidding me?
I'm not gonna lie though. Like, to me, the remake Maria, she kind of got the Resident Evil 4 aided treatment. She's not the same, and I don't like the remake version. I'm not much of a fan of the original version either, but I think the original version is better.
Do you dare me to try to kill Yawn with the handgun?
Yes, do it. Because that would be harder than killing them with a knife.
All right, let's see if we can do it.
Do you even have enough ammo?
I have over 60 rounds.
I don't know if that's enough.
Should I bring the shotgun just in case?
I guess. You could also bring the knife and just stab his tail.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think about that.
That's the thing about the remake, in particular, this remake. Knifing Yawn to death is so easy. You just knife his tail over and over until he dies. Actually, is Yawn a he or she?
I don't think they ever specified.
There you go. There's a there's a bigger question than anything in Silent Hill. Is Yon male or female?
Alrighty.
But in terms of Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 1 gets really overcomplicated really quickly.
Really?
Like, there's a whole other side bit of the story that just isn't really needed and doesn't really come back in any way after 1 ends. Again, I don't want to say too much in case you ever do go back and play 1, but 1, for the most part, is pretty simple. Until you reach, like, the middle of the game, and then all of a sudden, it starts going overboard. Then 3 story is very simple, frankly. There's not much there to, like, there's not much like in 1 where there's suddenly all this stuff that's just fired at you, and all of a sudden you're lost in the story completely. Because 1, as I said, 1 starts like very simple, but then all of a sudden you just get so much story piled on you out of nowhere. I was like, what the hell is going on here? 3 does not have that problem.
You think they would ever do like a Silent Hill 4?
They have done a Silent Hill 4. It's called Silent Hill 4 The Room.
Ah, was it any good?
I haven't played it yet, so I don't know. Silent Hill 4, apparently, though, is like the, it's like, what would it be in Resident Evil times? It would probably be like the Resident Evil Code Veronica of the franchise, where, like, it loved and also hated. It depends on who you ask about Silent Hill 4. But I don't really know. I haven't. It's the Silent Hill. It's the only Silent Hill I haven't played that was made by the original team. But I don't know anything about it because I haven't sat down and played it yet. I've been stuck in the original trilogy for ages now.
All right, this is gonna be fun dodging these fools.
And yeah, and after Silent Hill 4, they didn't. The original team like gave the rights away or something. I can't remember exactly what happened, but new studios took on the Silent Hill license, and that's when the series fell off.
Shit, not to cut you off, Phoenix, but did you see what happened right there with the 2 zombies?
I'm seeing it.
When the first grenade went off, I was in the animation of shoving the other grenade in the other zombie's mouth, and it saved me from getting hurt. Otherwise, that grenade probably would have killed me.
Iframes.
Ooh, talk about freak luck.
That's one thing about the remake as well of Silent Hill 2. Very generous with the dodge and iframes.
Oh, God almighty.
I will say, I think Silent Hill 2 Remake is one of the most fun I've had in a while with games. It was very satisfying just beating all the enemies with a plank or a pipe. Again, it doesn't top Silent Hill 3 for me. I think 3 is always just going to be my favorite.
Always and forever.
Probably. 2 is close, I will say 2 is close, but 3 just takes it. I think 3 has pretty much everything better. Like, I think the only thing that 3 is weaker at is its characters, a little bit. I think 3 characters in Silent Hill 3 are very, very weak and undeveloped, so to speak. Whereas in Silent Hill 2, every single character has a backstory, you know?
Right.
But in terms of everything else, like, I think Silent Hill 3 is the better deal. Silent Hill 3 is the better gameplay. The better music, I think. Which is probably a controversial take. I think 3 has a better soundtrack. I love his music to death.
That was a nice dodge right there.
Oh, and of course, Silent Hill 3 has some of the best memes.
Oh, does it? What are some of the memes?
It's bread.
It's bread?
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense unless you see it. But if you play Silent Hill 3, you can go into this bakery. And you know how if you examine the environment in all those games, they like say something.
All right, I need the. I'm gonna count the rounds here, Phoenix. So I shot him 3 times. 4, 5. All right, so that's 15. Whoop. Ah.
You guys in the head.
Well, damn.
That hit like BS, by the way. That was such a big hit.
That was a joke.
He went around the shelf.
What a joke. All right, so let's count how many rounds that was. It wasn't even 2 magazines. It was less than 2 magazines.
Okay, Yawn is weaker than I thought then.
Damn, that's pathetic.
Yawn is so much weaker than I thought. That wasn't even that hard.
Damn, I shouldn't have brought the knife because now I can't get the friggin' book.
Well, you can shoot out the pistol ammo.
You know what? That's a good idea. And then while I'm up here, I'm gonna heal up before I grab the book. It's not like I need this handgun anyway.
No, you got too much shotgun ammo. But no, in terms of the Silent Hill 3 memes, as I was saying, like in this game as well, it applies to this game. Like if you go up to a random bit of the environment and like interact with it, they'll say a bunch of text.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like all the books are set on the shelf in a way or something like that. Well, in Silent Hill 3, you can go into this bakery because you have to get something from the bakery, and if you examine the shelf with bread on it, she literally just says it's bread, and that's it. It's bread.
That's the only thing she says?
There is like a follow-up, but literally all that shows up initially is just it's bread.
Heather refusing to stick her hand in the toilet is pretty iconic.
Yes, that's a Silent Hill 3 Easter egg that only really, I think it only works with Silent Hill 2. If you have a Silent Hill 2 save file on your memory card, you would then be able to get this prompt in a toilet stall to stick your hand in there. And then it starts this little cutscene where she's about to do it, and it's like, oh, forget it, this is way too gross. Who on earth would do something so disgusting?
So she didn't have the heart to stick her hand in the toilet.
No, it's a funny little Silent Hill 2 joke. Because obviously, James sticks his hand in the toilet.
That's funny. Shouldn't have wasted lots of bullets right now. What if you encounter a zombie? I'm just gonna dodge them. The handgun bullets they're irrelevant at this point, Miguel.
Yeah, that little thing that Dwayne's talked about there, that only works with a Silent Hill 2 save file on your memory card. If you don't have that, you can't trigger the interaction. That you can't trigger the cutscene.
Interesting.
I think Heather in general is just iconic. She breaks the fourth wall quite a bit in Silent Hill 3. That's the most infamous one, though, where the toilet scene, that's the most infamous one. She breaks the fourth wall at the end, though, where it's like, time to roll the credits. I think she's the best out of the original trilogy. She's definitely the best character, I think.
Really?
Because Harry in Silent Hill 1 He's basically just Ethan in Silent Hill 8, and sorry, in Resident Evil 8, as Silent Hill on the head. He's basically just working for his daughter, and that's all he really is. There isn't much, he doesn't get much development. And then James, you've seen James.
Oh yeah, who could forget James?
But yeah, Harry's just for the most part, he's kind of a blank slate. Literally all he's doing in Silent Hill is just looking for his daughter. And that's it, that's all he is. And yeah, Harry from Silent Hill 1 is also a meme. It's like, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, just turned 7 last month. That entire sentence is a meme. Because that's what he says that constantly throughout the game. It's like, have you seen a little girl around here? Every single person he meets, he asks that question at least once.
Now I can go back here and get this freaking battery.
Oh, another thing as well. Silent Hill 2, 1, 2, and 3, actually, they all have this. They all have joke endings that you get on New Game Plus. Silent Hill 2 had its UFO ending changed in the remake slightly. It's still the same jokey ending, but it's a very different joke. In the original Silent Hill 2, you actually had Harry from Silent Hill 1 show up in the cutscene.
Oh really?
Yeah, so it was him, and literally is like, literally, it's what I just said. It's like, have you seen a little girl around here? Short black hair. The meme from Silent Hill 1, and then James is just like, what are you talking about? Look, have you seen my wife? Exchange sort of silly dialogue. But then in the remake of Silent Hill 2, spoilers again, guys, if you haven't seen the UFO ending. Okay. The original James shows up. Like the PS2 Silent Hill 2 James is in the UFO ending cutscene.
Is he really?
It's a really funny joke ending. And it's like, it's just like, I'm you. You're a clone of me or something like that. I can't remember exactly how it goes, but that's the sort of joke. Instead of Harry coming back, it's a clone of James. It's the original James. And then he sort of takes the original James takes the remake's place because the remake James gets taken away by the aliens, and the original James is left behind.
Nice. All right, well, I guess we'll close out the poll. 71% voted to save her, so we are saving Jill.
Damn.
Sorry, Phoenix. Tough luck.
Simps. I could talk Silent Hill for ages. And could talk about that for an eternity, I think.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's one of your favorite games for sure.
Definitely my favorite trilogy. By a long way. Like, it beats any of Resident Evil trilogy. It kind of beats the Star Wars trilogy as well. Like, I know that's a film trilogy, but, you know, I think it's one of my favorite trilogies, and one of them isn't connected. The only thing I need to go back and do it. I need to do a 10-star one of the original Silent Hill 1.
Without epic spoilers, did you play Silent Hill 4 and is it worth a play? I think that question is probably directed towards you, Phoenix.
Yeah, it's probably me. No, I didn't. It's the one game made by the original developers that I haven't played. I have it on disc. I just haven't got around to playing it yet.
Ranger says Silent Hill is the bomb. It is a good game.
I mean, to me, it's better than Resident Evil. I think the only Resident Evil that kind of matches them, well, Resident Evil, the two remakes / two original, they're the same. And Code Veronica. I think otherwise, Silent Hill kind of destroys Resident Evil.
I know it did in regards to puzzles, like I was saying earlier.
I think as well, like, again, this is more so that era, like PS1, PS2, it destroys. any Resident Evil on the PS2 in terms of gameplay and PS1. They just feel so much better to play than Resident Evil ever did.
And what's crazy is the fact that Silent Hill got their inspiration from RE. Like, that kicked it off for them, you know?
I think it improved on it. While Resident Evil, they kind of kept the control scheme mostly the same. Silent Hill took the controls and made them feel a little bit smoother.
Yeah. You got a point there.
Now, I will say, like, Silent Hill 2 in particular suffers from this very clunky melee combat.
Hmm.
Silent Hill 1 and 2 really suffer from it. 3 is so much better because 3 has dedicated button inputs for what attack you want to do. Silent Hill 1 and 2 don't have that. So, in Silent Hill 2, using melee is key for some parts of the game. It's key for a 10-star one, and it's key for some bosses. Some bosses, the most obvious one, if you know the original, is the abstract. Remember Angela's boss fight?
Yeah.
In the original, the strategy was, well, there's a few strategies, but the main one to kill him quickly is to use Pyramid Head's knife that you get to keep in that game. You get to keep it and you use that to kill him with it. You stand in a corner of the room and you literally just slash the guy until he dies. And it doesn't take very long at all, even on hard. But the issue with the strategy is if the wrong attack happens, the strategy is ruined.
It's ruined?
Because if you have to do the right attack. If you don't do the right attack, the other one that can happen is that basically there's two attacks. James uses the knife and does like a big side swipe, which is the one you want. Or he will do a massive like overhead type attack. If the overhead one happens, the strategy is destroyed. It's too slow. And once that happens, if it gets destroyed by that attack, it's all over. The strategy just can't work. Because at that point, the boss is right in your face. He will be able to attack you before you get any attack out, and you will just die if you don't ditch the strategy or move. That's the one fit. That's Silent Hill 2's biggest weakness to me. The original Silent Hill 2 is that the melee attacks are very random. Sometimes you'll be able to get the right attack, sometimes you'll get the complete wrong attack, and your strategy is ruined. And there's not much you can do about it. If it's ruined, it's ruined.
That's crazy.
It's like the old game thing, you know? But there's not much you can do. You basically have to... What I always did, especially in the 10-star one, I would save before that boss. In case the button messed up and all of a sudden he's doing an overhead attack and it ruins everything.
Oh my god, what is going on with this flipping puzzle?
The worst puzzle ever.
It is the most finicky thing I ever had to deal with.
The worst puzzle in the remake by a country mile.
I mean, you have to have it absolutely perfect. Even when you do, it's still like... Look at that. Now that fits, but they didn't even go together. Oh my god.
Well, anyway, back to Silent Hill stuff, eh?
Whew.
Before you destroy yourself with this puzzle.
My god, I'm ready to throw my controller through the window.
Always my favorite part of the Resident Evil remake was just seeing you ways of this puzzle.
Jeez, yes.
I think the biggest moments like that in the Silent Hill trilogy for me, like raging the game, is actually Silent Hill 2 and with the melee combat. The amount, if you want to see me rage, you throw me into the original abstract fight and you give me the wrong attack, I will throw a fit. it'll absolutely throw a fit when the wrong attack comes out.
I definitely need to do another Silent Hill playthrough just so I can use the infinite. Was it chainsaw?
It's not infinite. It's just a chainsaw that does insane amount of damage. It did in the original as well, and it's actually key, very key. The 10-star one. I don't know how you would do the 10-star one valid, honestly.
Beavis and Butthead and Silent 2 would be, this place sucks. Let's go to Maximart and get some nachos. Yeah, they probably would, Ranger.
I can't say all of them, Ranger. Because every single Silent Hill game after Silent Hill 4 happened. Silent Hill Shattered Memories, Silent Hill Homecoming, Silent Hill Origins. They have a reputation for a reason. And I can't even really say much about Silent Hill 4 because I haven't played that one. But I know that the others have a reputation. I think, though, Silent Hill 3 is one of the more satisfying games for me to play because when everything goes right, you know, it's whenever you play Resident Evil, you just have everything go your way, you know?
Yeah. And yes, Miguel, to answer your question, this game can be extremely frustrating when you have a bad run.
But I think one of my favorite things to do in 2 and 3, the original 2 and 3, because this is going to apply to the remake, the 10-star ones. And that's why I would want you to play the original 2 and 3. I would want to see you try for a 10-star one.
You okay?
I didn't mean to...
Ranger said, first I played Silent Hill. I've been hooked ever since.
The others and find a...
And I'm guessing you started with 1?
Did you start with 1, Ranger?
Because obviously you started with the 2 remake, and so did CZ, whatever. Because one of my friends, my Dead by Daylight friend, actually, they insisted that I play Silent Hill. They kept going on about it. They really wanted me to play it.
Yep.
Shut up about it.
Yes, indeed. Started with the very first one. Nice.
Ranger, have you seen a real girl out here? Short, black hair, just turned 7 last month by any chance? Because if you play Silent Hill 1, you know that line. Because he says it constantly and he never stops. Silent Hill 1 has the cheesy voice acting, and so does Silent Hill 2. Originally, they both have the cheesy voice acting that this era was known for. I will say though, like, as much as I love 3, it's not perfect. Silent Hill 3 is far from perfect. All of them have, like, things you can pick at and be like, this is terrible. Silent Hill 3 is a pure low. If you ever played Silent Hill 3, Ranger, I think you know roughly what I'm gonna say. Because if you play Silent Hill 3, you know the biggest causes of frustration. I'm guessing you kind of want to know everything. Like, what the frustrations are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm familiar with it. Reminds me of my bratty cousin when she was that age.
Oh, to be fair, in the beginning, you just see the main, like, you see his daughter just run away from you at the start. It's like, oh, come on, get back here. But yeah, and back to Silent Hill 3. The final boss is one of the worst final bosses, I think, ever in a game. It's a terrible final boss, and I can't even defend it.
Are they just difficult?
It's just not well made. It's bad. It is difficult, but not for the right reasons. But I will say, the one thing I can say positive about the final boss, amazing music. One of my favorite things in the whole game, and it's amazing.
Yep, I know what you're talking about, Phoenix. I played the first two more than three. Three is awesome, but I absolutely love the first one. Oh,
Then you remember
what the?
purpose, don't you, Ranger?
Oh no,
What happened here? I guess the stream's behind.
no! Ah! Hold on, I think. Okay, my controller's dying again. I charged this thing all day long. I think the battery's getting defective. It has to be.
I was wondering what was going on here because you're standing there. There's a dog after you.
I was like, I'm getting bit here. Come on, what are you doing? All right, let me hold on. Be right back. Let me grab my cord and plug this fucker in. Hold on.
Oh, I guess I do the entertainment then. You are safe, aren't you, by the way? There's no more dogs? Yeah, okay. The Slurpers Ranger from Silent Hill 3. If you don't know the name, then you'll know the enemy type when I tell you what they are. Well, Auntie is probably gonna need a new controller any day now if this thing keeps dying on him. Just realised as well how detailed the water is on the ground for a game made in 2002. And he's lucky as hell there's only one dog. You just win for a random enemy to just come up
Okay.
and just kill him while he's AFK.
Do not jinx me.
I was waiting for the whole time. I was hoping that a random dog would just come out of nowhere. Just tackle you to the ground while you're away, and then you come back to the "you are dead" screen.
That would have been the end.
End the stream right then and there.
Yep. I would say, okay, that's it. No more. I mean, I can plug the controller in. It's no problem. But, I mean, I like having it wireless.
I'm guessing the battery is just...
Yeah. I mean, this is the very first controller that I had that came with the PS5 that I bought when it came out back, you know, what, four years ago? So, I guess the battery just had it. Ranger said, I haven't played 3 in a few years. Played in the first 2 fairly recently. Sometimes I have memory problems because of the concussions. I can remember stuff. Well, you can always look up guides, and then you got the perfect guide that's in the chat right now, or the stream, I should say.
Then do you remember those enemies, the enemies in Silent Hill 3 that would crawl on the ground? That should be enough. Essentially what they are, the Slurpers are basically Silent Hill lickers. Best way I could describe them to like a casual, like a Resident Evil fan. They're essentially Silent Hill lickers.
Silent Hill licks. That sounds scary.
They are an absolute nightmare.
Sounds extremely scary.
They are clunky as hell. They are the worst enemies in the game. They completely deny the guard mechanic in every way. They can insta-kill you on harder difficulties. If you get unlucky and they manage to grab you, you're dead, pretty much. On the higher difficulties, they just do too much damage.
No kidding.
They basically become insta-kill lickers on like the extreme difficulties that Silent Hill 3 has. Now, I will say, because they are lickers, you can essentially sneak by them, but you can get very unlucky and have them wander into your path. If that happens, you're done. On the hard difficulties, you just have to get very lucky.
Oh yeah, I'll just rewatch a couple of the playthroughs and it'll come back to me some days. I'll play RE sometimes. Silent Hill just depends on the mood. Well, there you go. Yeah, if you watch a couple of playthroughs, just like you said, it all comes back to you. It's like riding a bike, you don't forget.
Enrico, wait.
Honestly, I would love to see you play the original trilogy, like even Silent Hill 2, just to see what the original was like. But again, that's the whole emulation thing, which you don't seem particularly willing to do for Silent Hill.
Well, like I said, I might.
Like, at the very least, I want you to play 3, but that's the problem. You can't play 3 without playing 1.
True. Yeah, adios, Enrico. Oh, crap.
Like, if you play Silent Hill 3, it just doesn't work. You need to play 1. Like, for the story to really, like, make sense and work, you have to play 1. Otherwise, you're gonna go into the story and have no idea what's going on.
Chris needs some one-liners like Leon.
Oh, please, no.
Oh, God. Yeah. I think I had enough with Leon in 4.
I mean, in the original, he does. We got to the root of the problem.
Well, yeah, that is true. Very valid point. He didn't say any one-liners in this one, though, did he?
I don't think he does. Other than...
I can't recall any.
Wesker, you're pitiful. That's the original. That's not the remake.
I would say maybe the only thing that could possibly count is at the end with Wesker, and then he just goes, Wesker, you've gone senile.
I think that's the only thing he has, yeah.
Other than that, yeah, he doesn't say anything.
Chris, stop it.
Yeah. That's great. Let me have my moments, too. Right?
That's not even really a one-liner. Oh, that is one thing I can do as well. I can change my voice a lot.
Oh, you have that gift? You can do voices?
Yeah. Most voices. I think... I haven't done this in a while. I think I can do like a Resident Evil 5 sort of Wesker voice. Which I haven't done for a bit. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I can spare to play with you.
That is pretty good.
Oh, hang on. I think I kind of have to do this, don't I? There's one character team.
Alright, let's see if I can...
I think I kind of have to bring the joke to life, don't I? Cold Wallace team.
Oh, come on.
I'm guessing you just get a ragdoll here.
Well, yeah, it was his little venomous spit. But let me come back in this room.
That's one thing I love about this game. Whenever you get hit by Black Tiger, Chris just gets sent flying. And so does Jill. They just both get blown away.
Pain in the ass.
I think I have to do one voice though, don't I? The commander of the base team.
Mando the You didn't let the spider destroy the door. Oh, that's in the OG, Miguel. He doesn't do it in this one.
Yeah, it doesn't work in the remake. It only works in the original.
I wish it did.
I haven't done his voice properly in years. I can give it a go. I can give it a go though.
Yeah, let's hear it.
You're gonna have to give me a bit. I need to try and warm the voice up because I had to go to a very high pitch.
Okay, here we go.
I am Alfred Ashford, commander of this base.
That was pretty good. The high pitch was really on point.
My base has been destroyed, and thanks to you, the experimental T-virus was released, creating countless zombies and monsters. It's really hard to do, though.
But you know what you need to do is his laugh.
Which one?
I'm trying to remember. It's like, I cannot let you escape. Oh.
can't do that one because I can't do whenever he does like the Alexia voice. I can't do that.
Oh yeah, that Ranger said that's awesome, Phoenix.
Have it your way then. You're just a rat in a cage anyway.
Nani's laughing.
Hang on. I messed up the line. Hang on. I'll be sure to keep you entertained before I dispose of you.
That one was good.
It's really hard to do. That kills my voice though. It's a high pitch. It kills me. I can't do that for very long. I haven't done that in years, by the way. I think the last time I actually tried doing that was around the first time you played Code Veronica. I think that's the last time I tried to do it.
Has it been that long?
Yeah, I haven't done that in years. Because how many characters can you think of a pitch that high?
Oh, I think Alfred definitely takes the cake. Bar none.
I can also do I can go the complete opposite direction. I'm Batman. I can go the other way.
Look at you sounding all like Christian Bale.
What are the other trucks going?
I can't go like I can't do shouting as them, especially when I just did outward. I think I can try Code Veronica Wesker. That one's gonna be hard because he's just sort of deadpan, isn't he?
Well, his laugh is fairly easy.
Well, I mean that's too easy.
Yeah, anybody could really do that.
That's too easy, yeah. What? No, I can't do it. I think his voice is weird in Code Veronica. It's a bit hard to do, like, the exact tone.
Mm-hmm.
But the laugh is too easy. It's just like, It's too easy to do. Like Resident Evil 5 Wesker would be a bit harder, but he has the accent. Which I have an advantage. I have an advantage because I'm British as well, so I can do the voice a bit easier.
Well, yeah, it'd be fairly easy for you as opposed to me.
I'd love to hear you try, but you don't know what he sounds like.
I don't. I'm not even gonna attempt that one.
Who else can I do from Resident Evil? I'm trying to think of. Oh, I know. Doors.
Which one was that?
Doors. Stars.
I know that.
I don't know if that's coming through, but that's Nemesis from the original.
Ah,
I don't know if that's coming through at all, but I can try.
it did a little bit.
Stars. Stores. Stars.
Yeah, that one came through a lot clearer.
I don't know if that's coming through on stream, but that's another voice I can do.
One of my favorite British meals is fish and chips. Is that a British meal?
It's about as British as they come, yeah. It's the classic fish and chips.
I did not know that. I thought that was American. We have that over here.
I think it's more so a British thing. It's more known to be a British thing.
So we just stole it from you guys.
Pretty much.
That's funny.
You destroyed our tea several centuries ago, and then you steal our cuisine.
Yeah, what can I say? We love to pillage. Phoenix is a renaissance man of many skills. That he is. That he definitely is.
Like, did that actually come through, the whole Nemesis voice? Because I can do it pretty well, I feel like. I just don't know if it's coming through.
Oh yeah, it came through. The first time it was a little faint, but the last time he did it, yeah, it came through perfectly.
It doesn't, that's the thing, like, the Nemesis in the original, he doesn't shout it. He does just say,
Does.
Well, that's it. That's his one-liner.
I don't know if I'm how close I am, but I feel like I'm decent at it.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty good.
Do not ask me to do Nikolai's voice, by the way. I can't do a Russian accent.
Oh yeah, you got to turn on the Russian charm for that one.
No, I can't do a Russian accent.
Yeah, Ranger said that you were coming in loud and clear. Crystal clear.
It was more so the Star's voice than Nemesis' voice, because that one I have to go quiet for, because, you know, not only is Nemesis quiet, but the way I have to do the voice, if I do it too loud, it literally kills my throat. Same with the Batman voice. If I do the voice too loud and for too long, my throat is dead after all.
Yeah, I heard that could put like a damper on your voice box. When you try to do different voices all the time.
Which is why I had to stop doing it. Because I used to do well, I was about to say I used to do like a Davos voice, but no one knows who that is unless they know the show I originally had the name from. He kind of sounds like Palpatine from Star Wars. Execute Order 66.
Never seen Star Wars.
I haven't done a Palpatine voice in years as well. He's another one.
I mean, I've seen the original one where he fights Darth Vader, but that's it. I never got into Star Wars or Star Trek the whole.
He's not even in that one, so that doesn't.
Oh.
He doesn't show up until episode 6, which is episode 3 technically, but it's also episode 6 because prequels. I don't think anything else. The Alfred voice kills me though. Like I can't do the Alfred voice for too long. The pitch. It's the pitch I have to go to do it. But I can't do any Alfred voice line or voice quote after he becomes Alexia. I can't do that voice where he starts talking with a more sort of female tone.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do that voice.
When's the last time that you played Code Veronica?
I can't even remember. Months by now.
Been a long time.
Silent Hill, and all the remakes, and then kind of have to take a huge Resident Evil break. It started becoming hard to play. Any of them really. Brought back into 2 remake recently though. I grabbed it on Steam while it was cheap, just to play it on PC.
Right.
And it definitely makes a difference on PC because I can shred Birkin with the knife in seconds. Because of the higher frames, there's a massive difference.
Yeah, isn't it crazy how frame rates can really dictate, like, hit points on your enemies?
I don't know why it does that with the knife. It does that. It works in Dead by Daylight as well, actually. Wesker in Dead by Daylight, he has what we call techniques or techs for short, and the effectiveness of the techs is dependent on FPS, frames per second, obviously. Like if the Wesker player has a lower frames, the techs are genuinely more effective than if they were at a higher frame.
Right.
Like DVD has the frame thing too. Obviously, Resident Evil 2 has it in the form of the knife. I think what else has it? Hitman probably does. Actually, speaking of Hitman, we have to do this for Hitman as well. There's a lot of things I can show you.
Yeah, Hitman's definitely on the list, for sure.
The mud shot thing is a thing I gotta show you. Which I guarantee you have no idea what that is.
No.
Basically, if anyone here plays Hitman, this is a thing in general, you can completely remove the need for a lockpick with this.
You don't have to use the lockpick? I just saw.
All you do.
Oh, I just saw a Reddit post on favorite Resident Evil YouTubers, and I put in your name. Get out of here! Ain't no way. I'm such small time, and I find that one hard to believe.
Gosh, but yeah, have you ever heard of pause button?
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, Miguel. I misread. You put my name in. Okay, I got you. I appreciate that, man. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like my name came up. I was getting ready to say that. That's not even possible. I'm too small time for that. But I appreciate that. That's really nice of you. Thanks, man.
But yeah, have you ever heard of pause button in video games?
No.
So basically, it's in Resident Evil 4 remake quite a bit where you basically pause buffer your shots. So essentially what, I'm gonna go back to Hitman because who cares about Resident Evil 4 remake. Basically what you can do is, you know how in Hitman you can open a door by shooting it?
Yeah.
With like a shotgun, MG. You can do that with the silver baller, the standard silver baller.
Okay.
If you do it right. So what you do is you fire the first shot, and then you immediately pause. Pause the game, unpause and shoot again. And because of the way you did it, both the shots come out at roughly the same time, so it opens the door.
Really?
Think of any door, any locked door. Think of say like the Sapienza door outside the house. If you shoot above the handle, then pause, then immediately shoot again, that door opens immediately. You never need to use the lockpick. Now.
And how did you figure that out?
I found it on YouTube.
Ah.
Someone figured it out for me. But it doesn't work on some things, like any safe in the game, it won't work on a safe. It won't work on those like little medical cabinets on some maps. You know, with some like Miami, there's those cabinets on the wall. You can't open them with that method.
Well, you know, to be honest, I'm surprised they didn't patch that.
You can't really patch it. Like, you can't really patch pause button. It's not a thing you can sort of patch out.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, any Hitman players, there you go. If you don't know about that.
Miguel says, to me, Phoenix sounds far away. We can still hear him, but he's not as close as T. Well, that's probably because I'm using a streaming microphone, where I'm sure, like, Phoenix, you're just using your phone, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably why. You're going to see a significant sound difference just because I'm on a microphone with equalizers and shit like that.
And I'm just talking on a mobile phone.
Yeah. He's just talking on his telly.
Yeah, that's not relevant here. We don't call our mobile phones the telly.
I saw that in a movie. I mean, this was like a movie from, I think, probably the late 90s or something, but it was a British person. He said the telly. So I guess he was talking about a landline phone.
That would be more sort of TV now. It's because it's like it's telly, TELLY. Not TELE. Because that's our slang for TV. You know,
Oh.
telly's on news.
I got you. So it's actually for television, not so much the telephone.
Yeah, it's more. We use them on TVs. It'd be like, what's on the telly tonight? Something like that. So unless they misuse the slang, or they used to be for landline phones, and we definitely do not call our phones a telly though.
Ah, okay. Well, that makes sense.
You know, we just call them phones.
Wesker, you're still alive.
This area.
I was hoping she would have swiped his ass off the damn ledge.
That rarely happens though, because she focuses on you more so than him.
I know it's happened with Barry on Jill's playthrough a bunch of times with me. Usually it's like every other time she knocks him off the ledge.
And that kills Barry in this version, doesn't it?
Yeah. So if you're trying to go for an all-out good, like, best ending, then, you know, you're screwed.
Yeah, you gotta save before that, and then we don't save. Oh yeah, I actually remember doing that. I remember going for every end in this game to get the cutscenes unlocked. All 12 ends. I think the only thing I have to do in this game is the invisible enemy mode. I just stop
Yeah, I thought about it. I don't know. I could see that just driving me nuts.
You can't see what they're doing.
Yeah, you can't see a damn thing.
You have to take hit after hit.
Alrighty, now I can get my shotgun.
Village would be interesting to do like this, but Village is a game that I do not know much about.
No, me neither. And it would probably have to be broken down into 2, maybe 3 segments.
Unless you skip the cutscenes, I think even then. I do know some Village strategies though, like they haven't left my head. I remember some Village strategies, but I can't remember some of the boss fights. Because I remember one thing about Lady's boss fight when she regenerates health at some point.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do too much damage too quickly, but I can't remember the specifics.
Gotta be invisible any mode if you want that thank you letter from Megami. Who's that?
Oh yes, that's right. If you've been invisible anyway, then instead of getting the normal final screen, you get like this thank you letter for all the time and effort that you put into beating the game completely.
Oh, really? Is that like the director of this game?
Really sure. I can't remember. I think it's either a producer or he's either a producer or director of this game. I can't remember which one. I mean, I haven't actually seen it in game myself, but it does exist.
Interesting.
Yeah, you definitely you definitely gotta do that at some point. It'll make an interesting stream.
Yeah, I suppose I'll bite the bullet and get it done eventually.
I have to go back and do it as well. I haven't done it myself. But you definitely have to go back and do the Silent Hill endings.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so Durain said he's the director, inventor of RE. Okay. That'd be kind of cool, getting a thank you letter from him.
Oh, password's mole, by the way. Totally password is mole.
Sound good old mole.
I can't believe that Easter egg has never worked for you. I don't know why. It's meant to play a specific sound, but it's never worked for you. For some reason.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Yeah, I guess it's broken on your version. I don't know.
Yeah, it's possibly. Responsible for OG RE and RE4. Well, big ups and credit to him. Okay, we got a first aid spray, which I'll take that instead of the herb. Should be good. What is it? 8462?
Yeah.
Yeah.
8462.
Well, we get the mode disc.
Somehow we remember that.
Yeah, I know. I don't even know why. Will I do a Christmas stream? I believe, unfortunately, I think I'm scheduled to work, which kind of sucks.
You're working on Christmas Day.
Yeah, it fell on my rotation, unfortunately, so it's my turn. I was off last Christmas, so.
Wow. Can't believe that. You should shut the hospital down for a day or something.
Yeah, well, the hospitals never close. I guess job security, evidently, but. He chose the director of RE2 and is likely the reason we didn't get 1.5. I've always wanted to get my hands on 1.5.
So you do know about it?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen the gameplay.
It's interesting, isn't it? Just the whole other version of RE2 that never made it.
Yeah, it never made the cut.
Some of the music from that version is so good, man.
Yeah, I hate that they didn't use it.
It's just out there, and it's never been really used for anything other than this version of 1.5 that the fans have to make. When would you ever consider going back to Silent Hill, by the way?
Silent Hill 2 remake?
Yeah. Or any of them. But maybe remake.
I plan on visiting it probably after the holidays.
That's so long.
I plan on, yeah.
But yeah, like that at that point, New Game Plus. And I'd be on the stream probably just telling you what to do. Like, go here, go there, do this is the thing, move on, go on, etc. You know?
Yeah. Now, I don't think I've ever talked to you about GTA 6. I mean, do you plan on buying that when it comes out?
I don't give a shit about GTA anymore, honestly.
You're not even going to buy... You know you're going to buy 6. Come on. The whole world's going to fucking buy 6.
I don't care about GTA 6.
No? You didn't think, like, the trailer was really dope?
I didn't care.
Damn.
Like, call me whatever you want. I don't care for GTA 6.
Yeah, you're very, like... I would say you're one in a million.
I just don't give a damn.
You didn't like GTA 5 or anything?
Meh.
No?
It was fun, but I don't feel strongly about GTA. I like GTA 5, yeah, and GTA 4, but I don't feel strongly about them. I wouldn't care if GTA 6 got cancelled them all.
Dang, I did not know that about you.
If it was like, you would see a totally different reaction. It was like Hitman 4 or something like that. If it was something like that,
Right.
you'd see me hyped with a roof. If it was like a Silent Hill 1 remake, you would see me hyped as hell. But GTA 6, I don't care. Like, I'll buy it when it's on sale, maybe, but I'm not gonna be there day one playing it. Day
Okay, you're not gonna be buying the premium version or anything like that.
I don't care to do it. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. Like, it's just gonna be that one game that's all over YouTube, and I'm like, I am so sick of seeing it. Just go. I see
You-
kind of similar,
Damn that thing. Ranger said, I never beat any GTA games. I had too much fun running people over. Yeah, that's majority of what people do.
That's all I would probably do. I would just buy the game on cheap and just wow it.
Just to kill people.
I do the same in Hitman, sure. Like, I play a map and it's like, let's do a kill everyone challenge. Let's go massacre Paris for the millionth time. But this time, do it as a plague doctor or something.
Well, I mean, it's not for everybody. I mean, you understand that game's probably gonna break every single type of sales record you could ever imagine.
I just don't understand why. Like, it's just GTA 6. I don't know why people are so passionate about it.
I mean, it's a really popular game. I mean, I loved playing GTA Online. I mean, it's kind of run its course now. You know what I mean? But when it was popular, I mean, it was a fun game to play.
Yeah, I know. I never understood the appeal. But then again, that's me, isn't it? Like, what do you do in GTA 5 after you beat the story? What do you do? How do I mess around? Maybe that's why. I don't like multiplayer things right.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, you're not a big multiplayer fan, are you?
Like, Dead by Daylight is the 1 in a million multiplayer that I actually like. And even then, sometimes I don't like it because of an update or something that happens. It's like, well, this has broken my favorite person to play. I may as well just not go near it for a while.
Right.
Just like now, it's like, this new killer they've released has been absolutely terrible. Why bother playing it at the minute? Just leave it until the Christmas event starts.
You missed Left 4 Dead.
That was a classic.
I don't think I've ever played that one before.
It's a classic from, like, when was it? That was 360 era. Like, that was, it was late 2000s or early 2010s. It was a classic back in the day. Left 4 Dead 1, Left 4 Dead 2.
When did the first one come out?
I have no idea. I think the range probably knows better than me. I'm thinking late 2000s.
Hmm.
It was definitely a PS3, Xbox 360 thing, though.
Okay.
I remember when it came out, though. I can tell you every Silent Hill release date, like 1999, 2001, 2003. Easy. But other games like that. 2009 sounds about right, same year as Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, the range said 2009, so that sounds about right.
I think it's somewhere around there. It's like 7, 8, 9, 10, somewhere around there. I think one game that I loved back in the day was the old Call of Duties, like the old ones, the ones like Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3. Modern Warfare 2 in particular. I remember spending a lot of time on MW3 actually, multiplayer. That was the one that held my attention for a while.
Jill. Chris.
And then after that, there was Black Ops 3 Zombies for a very long time. Actually, there was one more game that I loved the multiplayer of.
I'll be back.
Okay.
And it was pretty much all I played in 2017, 2018, 2019-ish. Battlefront 2. Star Wars Battlefront 2. One multiplayer game I would play for hours on end. I loved Battlefront 2. That's one of my favorite multiplayer games. Not the original Battlefront 2. I missed that one. It was the reboot.
I played the first Battlefront. I didn't like it. I thought it was kind of boring.
It's basically Star Wars, but Battlefield.
Right.
Battlefront 2, I loved to death. I loved playing all the heroes. So I would mainly play HPV.
Bad Company 2 was also amazing. I don't think I've ever heard of that one.
That's Battlefield.
Oh, that's Battlefield? Okay.
Battlefield 2 Bad Company, or Battlefield Bad Company 2. Because that's the way that the old Battlefields were named. They were like Battlefield Bad Company.
And that's a first-person game, right?
Yeah, COD, basically. At least with Battlefront, you had the third person option. Honestly, though, the amount of hours I had on Battlefront, I'm ashamed of it.
How many hours did you have?
A thousand plus.
1,000+ hours on that game? God almighty.
And not just the PlayStation version, I had it on Xbox as well.
And mind you, in comparison, I play a good amount of college football 25 just because I'm no money spent in building the Ultimate Team. For anyone who plays that game, you know what I'm talking about. It's a grind. But anyway, point being, I play that game a lot. I spent a lot of hours building the team for free as opposed to spending actual money. I might have about close to 400 hours on that game. Not even close to 1,000.
Don't make it worse for me.
I'm just saying. When you said 1,000 hours, I said, holy shit, I thought I wasted my life away playing college football. But, man,
That's
never mind.
That's not compared to my Dead by Daylight hours, though. I don't think you want to know my Dead by Daylight hours, then. I don't think you do.
How many hours you got in that? How many?
2,000 plus.
2,000 plus? Holy moly.
Now, I will point out, a lot of that time is sitting in the menu, but even so.
You'll feel more satisfied when you get College Football God Squad because yours is through hard work and, well, yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right on that because I've always thought it was absolutely dumb to spend hundreds of dollars just so you can get your God Squad. And yeah, you're going to win your little championships and you're going to dominate people like me because I just don't have the players that can compete with you. But at the same time, I think it's the most idiotic thing to do because guess what? At the end of the year, all that money goes right down the drain because then College 26 is going to be coming out and you have to do the whole thing all over again. So it's not like you get to carry over your players into the next year's game. You have to start all over again.
But yeah, 1,000 plus hours and by data, and that number is only going up.
Yeah, that's a lot of freaking hours, man.
You think I'm bad? You're not, my friend. 10,000 plus.
10,000?
They've been playing since like year one, since like 2017. So obviously that time builds up, but still 10,000 plus hours.
And then I'm assuming they just play nonstop.
No, they don't play nonstop. It would be much more, because again, they've been playing since 2017.
Wow. I mean, hey, more power to them, you know.
Especially when they looked at old Dead by Daylight. You have not seen old Dead by Daylight. Old Dead by Daylight was something else. Like, it's a fun game, but sometimes the devs kill it themselves. Like, when we release our killer that barely works half the time, and you're just better off not going near the game until the Christmas event launches.
Well, in regards to Dead by Daylight, isn't there people that spend a whole lot of money on the game to get those killers or whatever?
Wesker.
See, that's the thing. Like, the killers don't cost
So
that
you've
much.
come. Chris, you make me proud.
I suppose what
Of
they
course, you
could
are
be.
one of mine.
They don't cost that much. Like, you could buy one killer for about £3.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what that is in the US, but you don't spend that much on
I'm
one
afraid
killer.
I don't know what you're talking
Okay.
Since when have they been slipping you a paycheck?
But they do spend a lot of money on the cosmetics.
about. A bit confused.
Especially when it's
I've
a very
always
popular
been
female
umbrella.
character that everyone stamps over.
Stars were umbrellas.
Oh, yeah. I can only imagine.
Rather,
AKA
my little
Ada.
bees.
For instance, a lot of people buy Ada skins
The
because of
tyrant
Ada.
virus leaked, polluting this whole place. And
Remember, she's in Dead by
unfortunately,
Daylight too.
I give up my lovely members of Star.
Ada Wong.
You killed them with your own dirty hands. You son of a bitch!
Oh yes, dear.
That's where they make
Just
the money.
like
That's
this.
the cosmetics on where they make the money.
Becca!
Don't move.
You.
I don't think you want to die.
I only
just
tend to
yet.
buy killer
I have
skins
something
more, so like I got
close
Wesker's
to you.
stars outfit here. I got Pinhead skins because you can turn Pinhead into the Chatterer from the first Hellraiser. You remember the one with no eyes and he just slams his teeth together? Like, you can turn Pinhead into him if you want to, and all he does when he's supposed to talk, he just chatters his teeth.
Yeah. How much money have you spent on the game?
I have no idea.
Uh-oh. What? Oh, what the memory overrun? What the hell happened? Oh, my game crashed.
Wait. What's happened to the stream then? Because it's still...
No, the stream's still going strong, but the actual game crashed.
It's just a black screen, yeah.
Oh, damn it.
When did you last save?
It was a while ago.
It wasn't the dog. It wasn't before the dog encounter, was it?
It was. It was even before the caves. Well, damn. The game's never crashed on me before. That's odd.
What do you want to do? Do you want to end it here or?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll end it here in a minute or. I can't believe that. Ain't that a bitch?
Memory override.
Yeah, it was like a fatal memory override. I've never seen that before. I don't know what happened. I think it just crashed, I guess.
How long would it, where is the save exactly? How long would it take to get back there with skipping all the cutscenes and stuff? Where was the save? You remember?
It was. Oh, you know what? My last save was right before I fought Plant 42.
What do you think? If you skip all the cutscenes, take like half an hour to get back?
Probably even longer. And where I'm at, it's after 11 o'clock. So I guess at this point, I'm just going to have to say GG's.
Even by technology.
Yeah, it was fun to see. I appreciate it, guys. I'm sorry I crashed on everybody. That's never happened before. I don't know. This is why I am a console gamer by heart, because when it comes to PC gaming, this type of shit always tends to happen at the worst times.
Hey, console ain't exactly immune either.
No, it's not. I'm not saying it's absolutely perfect, but I'm saying like it's probably what I would say 99% stable, as opposed to PC. You're never going to get 99%.
So yeah, I kind of very abrupt end.
Yeah.
Just warp in and cutscene. Just put it on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah, I might have to do something like that.
Just put YouTube on the stream and play the ending cutscene, but then like you finish it.
Yeah. Well, I guess that does it, everybody. Well, thanks so much for everyone who came by to check it out.
What an anticlimactic end.
Yeah. Good night. Yeah, GG's deranged.
We can't end on this. What do we do though?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm 3 hours in to a stream, so I mean, I was able to hang in there for a little bit.
And that's after death as well, I guess.
Yeah, plus after a death of the fucking dogs.
And yeah, if it's anything you die to, it's the dogs.
Yeah. All right. Well, Phoenix, it was fun. We'll definitely have to do it again. Next time, it'll definitely be with Hitman, though. For sure.
Whenever you go free to stream, I guess.
Yeah, you can definitely give me a lot more guidance.
I don't know what level you want. Mine, please.
Yeah, not your level. I have to check to see which one I'm at.
I say no to Mumbai. I say no to Colombia because I do not like those levels.
Honestly, a location that I probably would need some assistance on would be the Isle of what's it called? Isle of Scale? What is it called? Yeah.
She says it like Diana says it like the Isle of Scale.
Scale. Is it Scale?
I think it's she's British, so that's the way we would say it.
Yeah.
I don't know how but yeah, Scale.
Definitely, Ranger. We'll catch you later, man. Thanks so much for coming by, and you definitely have yourself a great night too.
That one's a rough one. Silent Assassin stood only. That one's rough.
Yeah.
I ended up doing Silent Assassin recently. Literally, what I did was I got one of them super easily. I went up to the top floor from the harbor. There's a very easy way up to like the top floor. I what we call the peekaboo tech, where you know how in Hitman there's that yellow bar that fills up the suspicion for him.
Yeah.
If you do that with no guys on and you're trespassing, you can bait NPCs into the room that you're in.
Really?
What I did was I put a gun on the floor so that her guard would take it away, and then when her guard's picking her up and up, I poke my head out. She sees me. And then she sees me like run away. She's like, "What on earth was that I just saw?" She comes into the room. I shoot her in the back of the head, hide the body. Silent Assassin.
Damn.
And then the other one, the same thing, but I had to knock out quite a few people fast.
Yeah.
People had to have their necks choked out of.
Yeah, GG's, Alex. All right, guys, that's gonna call it for the stream. Thank you so much for everybody who came by to check it out. And if you haven't dropped a like already, if you could, truly appreciate it. And I'll catch everyone at the next one. Take care, everybody.
Bye, guys.